Let's see. Here we go. Alright, here we are. We are back in the kitchen. My mic is on. Just want to make sure that I don't have another mic accidentally active. Okay, I turned all those off. Let's turn the sound down so we avoid some copyright. Hate YouTube for your copyright. Suck a big fat one, please. And how's that? I can still hear it. You guys can probably hear it too. Okay, so new camera. Okay, so it has been this is the second week I think using this. So I will reintroduce this really cool. It's really cool camera. Okay, so I bought this because it's really cool. Cause you know it's made for like streaming, right? Cause it follows you around. It has the ability. So like if I walk over here, it's gonna follow me, and then if I walk over here, it's gonna follow. You know, it's so smart. It's so smart. How does it know, right? And then like it also has hand gestures. So like I can tell it to stop, right? Cause like if I walk outside of the kitchen, I don't want it to follow me all the way to the outside, right? So you know I can tell it to stop. I can tell it to start following again, and it goes right back to work. And right, it's the same one. And then the last feature that I can show is it's got a cool zoom in feature as well. So you know, if I don't want you to see my legs when I bend down, or you know, if you know I'm trying to avoid showing the booty on camera, you know, gotta make sure it's zoomed in to my waist up, you know. But no, that thing right over there, that's been there. That's been there since the beginning. And we're not using the rice cooker today because the recipe does not tell us to. But yes, like every time I move, my neck hurts quite a bit, so it's really quite unfortunate. No matter how many times I stretch, you know, and like, you know, or roll my shoulders, like I can't fix it. So I don't know. Gotta pay for like a massage, or you know, with a happy ending, I guess. If I show the booty, I get TOS off of Twitch. Cause you know it's okay for the other gender to show it, but if I do it, then it's not okay. Yeah. I keep looking over there, thinking the camera's right here. I need to start like you know, actually looking where I'm supposed to be looking. Okay, so today's recipe. Today is Saturday, August 14th. It will be the last stream of this week, but not to worry. There's going to be another 2 streams, actually special streams next week. Is the restaurant streams, which you know, I showcase 2 restaurants in Austin. Everyone still has time to cast your suggestions on where you want me to go. So if I don't get any, I'm just gonna choose randomly, basically. But let's take a look at the recipe over here. This is the beef over curry spiced rice from Blue Apron again. Blue Apron's been giving me a pretty nice discount. It's not the like best, because you know I'm only getting 2 meals a week, but it works out. I'm willing to do it because they have really. What I like is there's a variety of different choices I can pick every week. So like I never have to cycle through the same stuff, and I'm always willing to eat, you know, whatever I choose. So like I won't end up being forced to choose something that I really don't want. So you know it works out for the stream. So we're going with Blue Apron for now. So this is my first time making curry. There was gonna be another time when I made curry, but that order got screwed up or something. That's how I remember it. But this will be the first time I'm trying to make curry. Does that look like authentic curry from India, or is this like Americanized version? I know they put carrots, but like you can't just say, "Oh, we have carrots, so therefore it's authentic curry." I don't know. But flip it over. You see the steps, and I said it is 4 steps, 4 easy steps for this, right? Cook the rice, do some carrots, mixture and stuff, beef and carrots, some sauce, mix them all together, and then that's your curry. So I don't know how I can mess this up, really. Also have before we start the one redeemable thing for like channel points. Well, they're now called like fish flakes or something, because you know you use fish flakes to feed the fish, and you know that's supposed to be what this is about. But you can now redeem like the hat thing to make me put on the hat, because like normally I'm not gonna put on the hat unless you know someone wants me to. Okay. So let's get started. We are going to take a look at the ingredients. Here we have our premium grass-fed ground beef. Very good quality beef here, apparently. We also have all the stuff needed to make the curry, right? Got the rice, got the crispy onions. I don't know what that part is for. I've never put crispy onions in my curry, but I guess we will. Enhances the flavor or something. Raisins. I've also never put raisins. Well, I've also never had curry with raisins. Sour cream, maybe. I don't know how the sauce is made. Curry powder, of course. Cilantro sauce. Tomato. I'm gonna call it achar. It's pronunciation. I never get it correct, anyways. But that's what we have here. And to speedline the process, I hope you will appreciate this. I've already gone and done the carrots. It's already peeled and stuff. It's great. You know why? It makes the stream go faster. Hoping for better retention rate here. If the stream goes faster, then maybe it's gonna be less boring for me to want to watch it later on. It also helps with the uploads. Okay, so for the carrots, it's a simple chop. We're just kind of chopping them into like small pieces. It doesn't really matter as long as they're small, so they can actually cook properly. I'm gonna do like a half without chopping off my fingers, like so, and then we can do another half. Why not? Why not? Quarters. I swear the knife is sharp. I literally like brushed this knife like 2 weeks ago or something. It's the carrots. It's hard to chop. Why don't we, while this is going, because this is going to be important because they have to cook at the right time. We need to actually do the rice first before we do the carrots, because the rice takes a while to cook. So I'll show you guys my trusty pot that I'm going to be using. This is a really nice pot. Bought from HEB. What a wonderful store that they offer such a nice pot that is so easily washable. We're putting in the... Please don't cut my... Yes, it happens once in a while. It'll, you know, you just gotta expect it. It'll happen. It's almost always like when I'm trying to cut the packaging, actually, because some of the packaging on here is whack. Like, I don't know why they make the packaging so hard to open, and I use a knife to open all the packaging. And I always cut myself opening the packaging. Not actually when I'm, like, chopping the food. But thanks for your concern. We're putting in the rice first. Because there's an important step that I'm gonna add. Personally, this is the only thing that I'm going off the recipe for, that I'm adding. It's an extra step to prevent my parents from yelling at me and to prevent all my ancestors from rolling over in their graves. Wash the rice. Always wash the rice. Always gotta wash this rice with cold water. I don't have to wash it too thoroughly. Like it's just one wash. Like sometimes I do two, but like the fact that I at least washed it is good enough for me. I should submit like a change for like all their recipes and be like, here's a suggestion, tell people to wash their rice. Because I bet a lot of people don't. Okay. So here we are. With our rice. And we're adding raisins now. I swear this is gonna be a record for me. Fastest stream, actually. Will it even take like a total of 30 minutes? Probably not. Alright, raisins are in. And then now we want to dump half of the curry powder. Yeah, I talked about this earlier. I don't think you were here, but this is a cool camera that I picked up. It does face tracking. It's AI face tracking. So it can always follow my face wherever I walk around in the kitchen. So it's great for kitchen streams and, you know, streams where you're moving around, actually. And I can't believe this camera was, only released last year? So I haven't seen any camera that does, web camera that does AI face tracking since this came out. Which is super weird. Like, you'd think the technology would have been there a while ago. Like, you'd think like Logitech and all the major companies would have made something like this. But yeah, they don't. I have to keep track of how much I pour. Yeah, it would be nice, ObsBot, if you want to sponsor my streams. I'll promote your camera every single time I stream. Is this around half? Yeah, it's around half. That's good for me. But yeah, I think you're new. Yes, I do wanna welcome anyone who's new. If you're new, welcome to the stream. If you're not, I'm sorry, I don't remember. Okay, so we got curry powder in. Big pinch of salt. Sure thing. Add a big pinch. Okay, that's a pretty big pinch, I think. Okay, pre-measured water. Look how prepared I am today. Like, this is the most prepared I am ever. Actually, I feel like we can add a little bit more. I don't know what this is for. I think it's for the beef or something. But I kind of want my rice to have more flavor. Okay. I'm following you since. Oh, I'm so sorry. I should remember, but I'm so sorry if that I don't. But thanks for tuning in. Yeah. Oh wait. Here's the way you get me to remember. You tell me an interesting story about yourself, then I don't forget. People who have like some an interesting thing to say about themselves, I won't forget the story. Okay, so this is now done. We are ready to basically put this on the heat back over there. Nothing really much to see. I just put it on the heat. Now we're back to the carrots again. Once that boils, I'm gonna have to cover it, and then track it for 13-15 minutes, or when the rice gets soft. In a moment, this kitchen is gonna smell so good. I'm excited for that. Let's put the carrots in a little bowl so I don't lose them. I'm actually pretty bored. Younger, I stepped into a wasp's nest and was so heavily. Damn. That sucks. You know something? I've never been stung by a bee or a wasp. Or pretty much anything. Like, if I have, I don't remember it. But since I remember, I've never been stung before. Which is crazy. Because, like, you know, if I get stung now and I have an allergic reaction, you know, I won't know because, you know, it'll be my first time getting stung. Okay, turned it down low. Since, yeah, I would have, you know, I've never been stung before, but I already don't like bees. once, so when I was young, I was forced to play soccer. I'm saying forced because it's truly forced. I did not agree at all to play soccer at all. You know, my parents thought it was a good thing for me to exercise or something. But I hated soccer, but they forced me to do it. And, you know, you're out on the field, so, you know, you're going to encounter bugs and stuff, bees and whatever. But they normally don't disturb you. Except for one time when, like, I felt something hairy on my back. And I didn't think much of it, so I went to brush it off, like, with my hands. And when I brushed it off, like, in my hands, like, I see the bumblebee. And I'm like, holy crap, it's gonna sting me. But I guess I swatted it off, like, fast enough that it didn't feel like, you know, killing me. So I got lucky there. That was probably the closest time I got stung. Closest time I would have gotten stung by one of those. Yeah, I don't like it when, like, you know, like I have, like, multiple instances where, like, you know, you don't realize, like, when a bug is, like that close to you until, like, it's right there. Like, literally, like, one day, like, I was on my computer and working, and I'm staring at the screen, and right into my view drops, like, a spider. It just drops from the ceiling. Like, that I find is just super annoying than just bugs showing up. It's like, you know, if bugs show up, like, you see them and whatever. But, like, man, I hate it when they do the jump scares. Where are you from? I am in Texas. Austin, Texas, to be specific. I've already basically told everyone on stream, so, you know. I'm not really leaking anything at the moment. Everyone knows. But yes, that's where I am at. My apologies, I forgot to track time. We put it in, like, I want to say 2 minutes ago. So 7:20 we put it in, so it's gonna be like 7:33 when I have to start checking on the rice again. Gotta hurry up with this so we don't delay the beef, because the beef will take a little while to cook too. But yes, I hope that answers your questions. Like, you know, like, if you want to know where I'm truly from, like where I was born at, I was born in Taiwan. But where I'm currently at, I'm in Texas, and I've been here for a really, really long time at this point. It's a nice place. Germany. See, I feel like I remember someone from Germany, and you might be the only one, so it might have been you. But I do remember someone saying before on stream that they were from Germany. Unfortunately, I have absolutely no knowledge of Germany as a country in terms of its food, its culture. Basically, it's everything. carrots are done. Next up is the beef. Alright. Gotta cut this thing open now without spilling all the contents. See, it's got a flap that is not gonna work, I promise. As I said, it's not gonna work, so I'm just gonna cut it like so. Alright, here's our beef. Alright, so we're moving over to this huge pan over here. As what do you actually, okay, what my work is. So I am essentially an engineer that fixes people's internet problems. That's the easiest way to describe it. The full title would be kind of insane. It's a weird title, but that's basically what I do. And it's nice and all, except for the fact that the hours are crap and we have on-call, which is, you know, working at nights and stuff, and we also have crazy schedules during busy season, which is right now, actually, in August. So right now, you know, like my schedule for this week just basically makes me work on Saturday and Sunday, which kind of sucks. You know, I still get 2 days off a week, but they're just, you know, not consistent this month, which I don't really like. Okay, let's move over. Add some olive oil and get the beef ready to put in as well. Oh, you're still going to school. What are you studying? I'm always interested to hear this. It reminds me of my former self. And it also reminds me how old I am. Okay, Mike's is over here. Very hot pan. It is time. Beef and sliced carrots. I think in the USA it's called, oh, high school. Okay. So, am I correct in assuming you're probably under 18 then? Is for us usually high school, like I guess for us senior year, like you might turn 18 or something, but that's high school for us. Basically, you haven't gone to college, is what I'm asking. That's crazy. I'm so old. Fuck. Alright. Beef is going in. Is it 7? Okay, it's not 7:33 yet. We still got time. So I'm just going to be breaking up the beef at this point so we can actually get it to cook properly. Okay, so my new question is gonna be, um, do you know what you're planning on studying? I know it's an early time to ask, but some people already know, which is great. Some people don't know. It doesn't really matter. What are you planning to do after high school, I guess? This is gonna cook for actually quite a bit of time. So the rice is gonna finish first. So I kind of mistimed that a little bit. Okay, at least the beef is spreading apart, like I hoped it would. Maybe in technology with computer server. Okay. Makes money. If you already have the knowledge in it, or you're interested in it, then it's better. Because then, at least you won't, or hopefully you won't hate your job later on. Okay. $7.33. Let's check on our rice. That looks pretty close to me, don't you think? Taste a little bit of the top. Alright. Let's give it a little bit more. And then we'll call it. No, it's good. Don't be like me and go to college and study economics and then later decide you want to do technology. It doesn't work very well. I'm just gonna say that. When are we adding in the rest of the curry powder? I guess not. Okay. Turn the heat off for the rice so it stops cooking. And this looks pretty much done, I think. This carrot looks softened. See. Yeah, it's more like, so for here in the US, when you get out of college, if your major doesn't align to what you're, job hunting for, then it's really hard. But, after a while, like once you get more experience, like whatever you study in college doesn't really matter anymore. Because they just look at your job experience at that point. So yes, it's hard in the beginning if you study something completely different than what you want to do, but at least it becomes better later on. Okay, I think this is pretty much done. Trying to dump out the oil for this. Alright. Now we're adding the tomato, whatever they want to call it, achar sauce. Turn the heat back down. And 2 tablespoons of water. It's not stew, it's curry. It's like a tomato puree, but it's called achar sauce or something. Let me tell you something, it does not smell anything like regular tomato sauce. Get it nice and mixed. I'm trying to smell this, like, I don't know what it smells like. And you know what? I'm gonna add some curry powder here as well. They don't tell me to, and I know I said I would go off the recipe, but I think it deserves a little bit of curry powder. flavor enhancing, you know? Because if only the rice has curry, taste, then we're gonna be lacking some for the beef. And you know what? Since they said, I'm not gonna be using this afterwards, so might as well use a bit more. Thanks, I hope it looks correct. I hope it looks like curry. A little bit. The curry rice does taste like curry though. Alright, let's have a bit of this. See if we need salt in this. I can use a bit. But it's got like natural like saltiness to it, just because it's beef, I think. So it's not like we have to add a lot. Okay. Final step. We are nearing the home stretch. Final step is to make the white sauce that was like on the picture that we saw in the beginning. Sour cream and cilantro sauce, which is actually really easy. You just mix them together. I'm gonna turn the heat off. Alright, so I have my little green bowl. And it's literally just these two mixed together. Cilantro sauce. This kind of looks like basil oil. It reminds me of basil oil, which I love, but it's cilantro, so it's kind of different. But basil oil is so good. Like, I don't know what about it, but like, next time I go to the store, I'm gonna get basil oil, just so I can have it with me. it's cilantro's not mint though. Like it tastes distinctly different from mint. I don't think I would use mint in most of the recipes because like it's such a strong flavor, like mint. I only like mint ice cream actually, and I know a lot of people don't like mint ice cream for some reason, but I like it. And of course mint chewing gum. Oh wait, that's our sauce. Adding a little salt and pepper. Well, just salt for me. I don't really need pepper in this. We got enough pepper. Alright, we're done. Spearmint or peppermint? Ooh. I know those two are different, but in my mind they're pretty much they're pretty much the same. I don't know. Mint flavor, are you talking about the ice cream or the gum? Because for gum, I think I like spearmint better. Peppermint is like okay, like, you know, the hard candy. But like it gets old after a while. But spearmint is pretty nice in my opinion. Alright, since today's recipe seemed to turn out nice, I'm using the good plate, even though it's a really simplistic recipe. Let's get... How will you guys be able to watch this, though? I'm gonna have to move the camera a little bit. So please hold on for 1 second. When am I putting the onion? Oh, I'm putting the onion stuff on top or something? Crispy onions. Okay, on top, essentially. What? What make... What are you saying? What? What did you just say there? I have no idea. What make good plate? Oh, is that what you mean? This plate. This is my good plate. My bad plates are the paper ones that you sometimes see me use. Those are for when I'm too lazy and don't want to wash later. But if it's a good recipe, then I use this plate, which I can't seem to get on stream correctly. Come on, work with me. Yikes. Alright, it's having a lot of trouble focusing. I can tell that. It'll realize what it needs to do once I start putting stuff on it. So this is the rice, which is pretty cool because it turned yellow without food coloring. I messed up the plating there so bad. Oh, this is terrible. It's going everywhere. Alright. How are we gonna fix this? Just move these to the side. I don't know. This will do. That's my mediocre way of fixing it. You food colored it with curry. Yes, I did. Indeed. Alright, last but not least, oh wait. This is the second to last step. Put the sauce on top, yes. It looks greener than in the picture. People too busy eating to complain. Well, it has to go. If it's not good enough, it don't go on Instagram. And I'm kind of dying for more Instagram pictures later. Because recently I haven't gotten, I guess, nice enough recipes. Jesus. Ah, that'll do. That's good enough. Alright. That's what it is. That's our curry, guys. Alright. If you hold on a minute, I need to take the picture now. And then I'll give it a taste and see how we did. Alright. Smile for Instagram. Wait, there's not enough light. We need more light here. It doesn't even look like curry, actually. Like, I don't know how you can call this curry. It doesn't look like curry at all. Okay, enough pictures. Just beef with curry rice, essentially. Oh. I am curious to see how this tastes, though. I think it'll taste pretty bomb. Alright, we back over here. Alright, let's give it a taste, shall we? We're mixing it up. Gotta make sure we get the sauce all in here. Alright, big spoonful, let's go. This is not curry, but it tastes good. Here's why. They don't put cilantro. They don't put this much cilantro. Or even if, like, I don't think they put cilantro. The curry powder is pretty much on point. That tastes exactly how it's supposed to. Carrots and stuff. And I know they use sour cream for their sauce, but they use something else. Like, they would have used a different sauce for the rice here, instead of sour cream with cilantro oil. Still tastes pretty good. It's like, what can I say? It's like a refreshing kind of flavor. Cause I've been eating pasta for such a long time. So this is like something pretty cool. I should have used more curry powder. Like, if I just dumped the whole thing in, it wouldn't have mattered. It would have been even better. Like, cause what's good about this is the strong flavors, and the curry is kind of lacking. I have no idea what the tomato thing does for the beef, because I can't really taste it. I don't know what it tastes like, so it's just in here. But yeah, without the sauce, you can't really eat this though. Like, the sauce is absolutely necessary, or else it becomes too dry. Just upon the foods, yeah, pretty much. This is really cool. All right. Sorry, talking with my mouth full. So impolite, so unprofessional. But anyways, thanks for tuning in. Before you go, please be aware next week's stream is a modified stream where I will be taking a look at 2 restaurants here in Austin, and they can be suggested by you, the viewer. Oh, that's so cool, right? So if you find a restaurant in Austin, even though if you don't live here, you just want me to try out, or you want to troll me, you can give me a shout, tell me which restaurant you want me to try, and they could be on next week's list. 2 streams, Friday and Saturday. All right. Regardless, thank you all for tuning in. I will see you all next time.